All right, family. Not going to be long. Go over some trending news for the day, and we'll be up out of here. So let's start the show.
You are now tuned in to Real Truth and Power, the show that uplifts the community with health, wealth, and knowledge of self. Here's your host, Everett Winchester.
All right, family. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the Real Truth and Power Live podcast. We provide powerful content to uplift the Black community with health, wealth, and knowledge of self. Make sure you learn yourself, and we all trying to unite our cause. Blessed to be here today. I won't be long. We're going to start doing shows probably every day, and one of the shows is going to be trending news for today. So hopefully we can get that out to you guys, and let's start the show. The first thing I want to do is talk about the UNIA. We have a new UNIA in Baltimore. It's official now. We were going. And like we always say one God, one aim, one destiny. The division will be Division 106. We wanted 815, but for the blessings, we can't complain. We are Division 106 in Baltimore, Maryland. So if you guys are interested in joining the UNIA, please get at me, especially if you're in Baltimore. What you can do is you can text this number, text the word meeting to 443-339-6910. Text the word meeting to 443-339-6910. And you can get all the meeting information about the Baltimore UNIA. And again, it's Division 106 of Baltimore. And if you are just in general anywhere around the world and you want to listen to one of the meetings, definitely get at us. And again, you can text that number to, that number would be for the UNIA. And let me pull that up. And this is the text line for the Baltimore Division. And that will be 443-339-6910. Just text the word meeting. That's all you need to do, and it'll give you information on the next meeting. And feel free to email us as well. You can also email me at realtruthandpower@gmail.com, and I can definitely get that information over to you. So we want to keep it moving. We want to also talk about something that the president of the Baltimore Division, Barker Clark, Division 103, the UNIACL, has started, and that is he's doing a fundraising event, and it's a collective commemorative item for Marcus Garvey. It's a Marcus Garvey note. This thing is going to be nice. It's going to have 24 karat gold inside the note. So not only if you're a Garveyite or you're into Marcus Garvey, you're in the black building and economics, you definitely want to get this commemorative note. It's going to be like a money, like a dollar. As you can see, it's going to have Garvey's face on it, and it's going to be dipped in 24 karat gold. This is going to be phenomenal. I also want to point out that President Kajana wants to talk to us at the next UNIA meeting in Baltimore about making it a form of currency. So we're doing some phenomenal things in the Baltimore UNIA ACL chapter, and I want to definitely shout out our brother Kajana, Caesar Kajana, for being the president and definitely bringing this out to us about the UNIA and so forth, and bringing us that Marcus Garvey coin. It's going to be phenomenal. So you guys want to definitely stay tuned for that. And again, for more information on getting involved in the UNIA, please text 443-339-6910. Text the word meeting, and you'll get all the information on the Baltimore division of the UNIA, Division 106. They are definitely official. We're official now, so I definitely want to keep pumping that up. Now I want to go on. I'm going to talk about this briefly. We're going to be doing something, a debate on the next Real Truth and Power show. So as you can see by the needle, are you guys for, against, or do you think we need to wait for the vaccines? One of the things I want to talk about is the protocol for the vaccines. You know, they're pushing out the vaccines early. That's one of the main reasons I am very concerned. And of course, as black people in the black community, we have had some bad dealings with the government, the system, and vaccines. So, of course, black people are a little weary of the vaccines. So, we definitely want to educate our people and make sure that we are taking those vaccines if we should or not. We're going to have a huge debate. So if you are a brother or a female in the African community and you want to get on the show and talk about should we take or should we not take the vaccine coming up, please hit me up. We're definitely looking forward to people to be on a panel and have an educated debate on the vaccines. One of the things I can say is for a community, we need to talk about these things. We need to bring up the pros and the cons, and we need to educate our community on if we should take the vaccines or not. So definitely I want to get you guys involved in this show. Definitely email us at realtruthandpower@gmail.com or go to our website, realtruthandpower.org, and you can contact us if you're interested on being on the vaccine debate, Real Truth and Power show. And it's not a debate of arguing. It's just giving information if you have it and giving your ideas on if we should take the vaccine or not. So that's definitely going to be something that, you know, they're pushing it. And we just want to make sure that we're on code and protecting our community and making sure that we should take these or not. The next thing we want to talk about is New York. So New York is beefing with Donald Trump. I want to go into this a little bit and just see what's going on. Hold on one second, see if I can play a little video.
Mika here to announce that the city of New York is severing all contracts with the Trump organization. So the city of New York will no longer have anything to do with the Trump organization. They have profited from these contracts. They will profit no longer. If a company and the leadership of that company is engaged in criminal activity, we have the right to sever the contract. Inciting an insurrection. Let's be clear. I'm going to say these words again. Inciting an insurrection against the United States government clearly constitutes criminal activity.
So, as we can say, New York is cutting ties with Donald Trump's company. My question is, do you guys think it's too late? I mean, he's already started so much drama, and now people are getting off board. For me, it's kind of like they're not being on code. If you are riding and dying with Donald Trump, and now all of a sudden people have threatened our security and went into the Capitol Center, now we feel a little afraid. And now we want to cut Trump loose. But he's done so much more. He's done so much more pain that, you know, I'm really surprised at why people are jumping off the ship now. Is it a business move? Is it a political move? I'm not really sure. I'm not for Trump, so he gets what he deserves. I think he's hasn't been what I would call a productive president as far as bringing unity to the country. So I guess he gets what he deserves, but I definitely wanted to make sure that we knew that New York is cutting ties with him. And what do you guys think about that? That is something that is very, very funny. You also know that they're still going on with the impeachment process with Donald Trump. So I think that's going to be something very interesting. The fact that they are trying to still impeach him. So we want to talk about that later on some current shows coming up. I want to get to this one. I was listening to the morning show in Baltimore, the sports show this morning. They were talking about this guy. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right. Cleet Keller. He is an Olympic gold medalist, not a silver, not a bronze. He has the gold medal. He won it in swimming. I believe he was on a team with Michael Phelps. This brother got caught being one of the guys that went into the Capitol Center, which is crazy. His teammates and his coaches identified him because I guess he had the Olympic jacket on or something like that. So the nerve of that brother, you know, they're starting to lock a lot of people up. So this guy's an Olympian. He's up there acting a fool, walking through the Capitol Center during the riot or whatever you want to call it. And now he's caught. So they're coming after him. So that's going to be something to see. And that's going to be very interesting to see. So I'm very interested in that, how they're going to go about doing it. Are they going to take away his medal like they tried to take away Muhammad Ali's and stuff like that? Is he still going to be able to participate? Is he even going to get locked up? So that's going to be something that we definitely want to talk about. And so hopefully that this story keeps going, and that's going to be crazy. But he gets what he deserves. Want to go into a little bit about the New Year's resolution, trying to eat right, trying to eat a little better, trying to take care of myself. I blew up over the holidays. As you get older, it's hard to lose that weight. So I'm maintaining, but I did pick up a few pounds. Let you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cut a lot of my meat out. I'm still going to eat seafood, and I'm still going to eat meat, but I'm going to try to cut it out tremendously. Starting to work out. You know, I do this every year, but this time I'm just going to try to be a little more consistent with how things go, and we're going to make it work. So I just want to thank everybody for supporting me on my weight loss and support me on the platform, and we're going to continue to grow. And the last thing, and this is our first show that we call Trending for the Day, and we'll be coming back on if something pops up, and we'll change the subject. But every day we're going to do something that's trending during a certain part of the day and try to get these views up. The next thing is I want to give a message to the day from a brother by the name of Brother AC. He is part of the media department with me. As you do know, we stream at a lot of platforms, and we also stream at the Collective Black People Movement Media Outlet Center, YouTube and stuff like that. So we're Collective Black People Movement members. Me and Brother AC, we are coordinators for the media department, and he's also dropping, he's going to be giving us some messages. And this is one of the messages. It's old, but I still think it's relevant for the day. I wanted to put you guys down with it.
Good afternoon, family. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about some of the issues. Good afternoon, family. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about some of the issues that we are dealing with. At this particular time, we are really at war. And the sad thing about it, we are at war with ourselves, our community, our neighbor, and even our family. It's sad that we don't feel like it's important enough to come together to work on our economics and get out of the position to be consumers, because we don't control anything. Our money don't bounce in our community. We don't work together. We don't support our black businesses. We follow misinformation. We don't communicate effectively to get the right information to find out what's really going on. And I wonder if you don't feel like it's important enough to start doing some research to find out really what's going on around you, so we can start thinking that we need to change the way we live, the way we carry ourselves, and some of the things that we're doing. And as we think about it, as I think about it, I said to myself, you know, actually, to be honest with you, part of the time I live on edge. And I know the Bible tells us that we're supposed to have life and have it more abundantly. But some of us are completely out of control. And as I said before now, I'm not putting myself on a pedestal, because sometimes I live on the edge. but I realize what's at stake. And if you fail, I fail. And we need to start considering working together and realizing that we're going to have to start supporting one another. And for what we're going through now, we are actually going in the position to be less than consumers. We're getting ready to, I'm not going to say that because that's negative, but we want to continue to think positive. But I wish each and every one of you would consider to start back doing what our parents used to do and what most of us were taught. The Creator is the only one that I see that can fix some of the issues that we are doing with. We need to start back praying, folks. I'm serious. And we need to start considering some of the things that we are doing is really destroying us and make a change. I thank you for your time, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. My name is AC, and I wish.
All right, man. Shout out to brother AC for giving us that positive message for the day. Just want to tell everybody to keep maintaining. I guess the phrase for the day, I'm gonna use a Trump phrase. I think he said it depends. You can either make history or you can be a pussy. So hopefully you guys are trying to make history and not trying to be a chump. He actually told that to Pence when he told him to, I guess he told him to eliminate the, what we would call the impeachment process or something like that. I forgot. He said you can either make history or be a pussy. So that's the word phrase for the day. Try to make history in whatever we do, man. And we are out of here. Peace and blessings.
Real truth and power, health, wealth, knowledge of self, uplifting the community. Let's talk about it. Real truth and power, health, wealth, knowledge of self, uplifting the community.
Hit that
Let's
like.
talk about it.
Hit that subscribe.
Real truth and power, health, wealth, knowledge of self, uplifting the community. Let's talk about it.